I want to speak very shortly on something that is paradoxical to apologizing for religions, especially Islam. So recently I rewatched a very highly recommendable debate between the late great Christopher Hitchens and an Islamic apologist by the name of Tariq Ramadan. And what Tariq Ramadan does in his apologetics for the debate issue, which is Islam the religion of peace? He chooses to sidestep, at least in the opening statements, the question of the debate itself altogether. And Tariq Ramadan says, there's problems not with the religion, the problem is with the believers and whether or not they are correctly interpreting the religion. He just basically owns the whole No True Scotsman part of the fallacy altogether and just says, yeah, there is a correct way to do Islam. The correct way is to be peaceful, and these people aren't real Muslims, and I'm not afraid to say it. But you take that, and you take the apologetics of the modern social media sphere, the whole progressive way of looking at it, the whole social justice bitchy way of saying it is, you can't blame the Muslims. You can't blame 2 point whatever billion or 1.64 billion, somewhere between 1.6 and 2 billion people. Oh, you can't blame them all because they're not all killing people. I say the correct thing to do is to blame the religion. And every single day, I'm running into somebody online accusing me of being a racist, or if they're slightly more intelligent, accusing me of being a bigot. Saying, oh, you can't blame all these people, you can't blame all these people. But here we have Tariq Ramadan saying, don't blame the religion, blame the people. The people are wrong to interpret it this way. And in a way, he's trying to say what the progressives are saying, that there's a right way to do it, and that it's wrong to blame the Muslims who don't shoot anybody, who don't kill anybody, who don't start wars, participate in wars, and don't blow themselves up. But there's a reason why these Muslims are killing people. And it's not U.S. foreign policy, it's not military intervention, it's not poverty. These can be mitigating factors. However, they are commanded to kill in the name of religion. They are promised martyr's paradise if they die in defense of it. And that they are provoked by the book itself, the recitation of the Quran, to spread Islam across the world by any means possible. And that the caliphate should be global. I've had people who say, like, oh, I have Muslim friends and they don't do this shit. I'm not saying they do shit. I've known Muslim people. You know, I've had people I see every day, you know, own and run stores that I'd go to every day, buy a Red Bull or buy a pack of cigarettes, and talk to them. The issue of Islam never comes up. However, I know they're Muslims, and nothing bad ever happens. They never did anything. That doesn't change the fact of what the religion is, which is not a religion of peace. It's a religion of war. The final little apologetics is, oh, Christians do it too. Oh, the Bible says it too. Yeah, it does. One of the greatest crimes of cognitive dissonance in the entire progressive movement is the fallacy, the red herring fallacy. What the red herring fallacy is to point to something not related to the subject and say, oh, I don't have to defend my position because this position, which is unrelated to what we're talking about, is bad. This is the Young Turks fallacy, which is to say, every time an Islamic dude goes and blows something up or shoots a bunch of people, like the Fort Hood shooter, the San Bernardino shooter, he'll come up there and he won't talk about Islam, he won't talk about the shooter at all, and he will avoid even talking about the shooting. What we have to talk about is the Crusades, right-wing militia groups, abortion bombings. What is the news story about? A Islamic terrorist. What do we talk about instead? Christian terrorists. And the sane and rational and correct response is, yeah, fuck them both. One does not excuse the other ever. Ever. And the Muslims who don't kill people, good for them, would never dream of it, good for them, do not excuse the ones who do. And the ones who do it because of the religion. The Bible does command Jews and Christians to kill people, and we don't. Muslims do. And that is the nature of the problem. That is the fact of the problem. That is the reality of our world today. There are Christians who kill people, and there are Muslims who kill people. And one is demonstrably, factually, statistically, in numbers, in deaths, in violence, in war, the obviously, patently, inarguably, inexcusably greater problem. So if you find an issue with people talking about Islam all the time when all religion is bad, which is true, what we're dealing with is one is killing way the fuck more people than the other, growing way faster than the other, and starting to fucking take over Western society. And these aiders and abettors, these pussies, these cucks, a word I'm not a big fan of using because I think it's crass and lame and used inappropriately and overdone to all fuck. But yes, the fucking Western cuckolds, the progressives, are handing it to them on purpose in the name of tolerance. Well, the next time a bus station or a building gets shot at, this happens everywhere progressives are. Sweden, the rape capital of Europe. Canada has, shooters in fucking government buildings. We have shooters in fucking military installations in America. And we excuse them and excuse them and excuse them. Because they're brown. Because they're a minority in the West. Not for long. This is not racist. This is not bigotry. This is the reality of the matter. And we can blame the people. Excuse one, blame the other. The problem is you can't excuse the religion. Because the religion is producing both the peaceful and the violent people. And the violent people are a huge problem. And of course, God doesn't exist. Islam is a lie. Just like Christianity is a lie. Judaism is a lie. All religions are false. It's pretty much evidently true here in current year. And yet people are just killing each other. I'm not excusing Christianity by attacking Islam. And attacking Christianity still doesn't excuse Islam either. So fuck your argument. It's bullshit. And my official stance to close out this video is people are fallible and people do make bad choices, but the religion speaks for itself. The text is there not to be altered ever by religious doctrine, and it speaks for itself, and it commands what we see. It's paradoxical and self-contradictory in itself. It commands both peace and war, and you're seeing both of them in real time. Thanks for watching.